now people are concerned about the bird flu because, ever since we've experienced a pandemic, I think we are weary when we hear of another, unknown disease or a disease that has no vaccine, killing people. And apparently, recently, I think it was in December, so very recently, a Louisiana man died. He was hospitalized in Louisiana, but health officials announced last month that he had actually died from severe bird flu. And this is tragic because people were scrambling to kind of like figure out like how did bird flu, how was that transmitted in a human? How did a human actually contract bird flu? They're saying that this particular individual who died was exposed to a backyard flock of wild birds. And I'm not trying to be weird here, but I have a lot of wild birds in my backyard. Some of you who are friends with me on Facebook, I post about the birds all the time, how they like poop on my furniture and all that stuff. So I don't know like what type of wild birds we're talking about here, but this was in Louisiana. So there might be birds that are native to Louisiana. But it was just a backyard flock of wild birds. So that's how he was exposed. But it's the first death recorded in the United States that can be attributed to the bird flu, or H5N1 is what the formal name for it is. But he's not the first human being to test positive for bird flu. A total of 66 people in the United States have actually tested positive for the bird flu, but he was the first person to actually die from it. So it makes you wonder, like, did he have some underlying health conditions? Why did he die? But you have these other folks who have contracted bird flu, but they haven't died. But 66 people actually tested positive for the bird flu in 2024.